Hello, thanks for joining me today. I'm Brendan Anderson with KDOL Sports, and I'm here at the Warriors Rockington Sports Facility, where they just finished practice as they get ready for tomorrow night's game against the Milwaukee Bucks. After the Warriors practice here today, we got to hear from Coach Steve Kerr, and this is what he had to say.
Will be good.
What's that?
Andre?
Yeah, Andre will play.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Steve, as far as Draymond, is there any, not long-term concern, but concern for the next couple of days as well, or is it just kind of stuff?
It's just day to day. No concern long term. So we'll just monitor it each day. We're so early in the season. Obviously, we'll be cautious, and we'll see how it plays out.
Oh, in the short term with Draymond, how do you go about adjusting, particularly with this Giannis aside?
Obviously, we've got options. You know, Jordan Bell will play more. We can play Alfonso at the 4 a little bit. Play Andre at the 4. Jonas is already giving us good minutes at the 4. But we got options, so we'll be fine.
Gonna start Jordan?
Not telling.
Stay secrets.
With Jordan, he's obviously been kind of in and out of playing time this year. What are you looking for him in terms of consistency? And where's kind of the deficiency there?
I thought in training camp he was trying to do a little too much, and so I'm really looking for him to be great at what he's already good at. You know, the defense and the running the floor and rebounding, blocking shots. We don't need him to do too much else, and I thought he was trying too hard early on. I think he's done a much better job of settling in now, settling into his role, and I think he's been fine. It's just that he's playing behind people who are doing well. You know, we need DJ's size against a lot of matchups, so I like starting Damian, and then Loon's just rock solid, night in and night out. We know exactly what we're going to get from him, so it's kind of a numbers thing more than anything for JB right now.
When you say he's doing too much, offensively, do you feel like he's trying to expand?
No, not now. I thought preseason, and I thought that set him back a little bit. He got a little out of sorts. He was turning the ball over a little bit. I thought he was just trying to expand his game rather than, just being great at what he's already good at. I think in this league you have to establish something to hang your hat on. Once you do that, you can be a regular contributor, and then you try to shore up your weaknesses. But Loon has established that. We know Loon can switch and stay in front of guards, use his length. We know he's a great offensive rebounder. Like, I know what I'm going to get from Loon every night, and that's what I'm looking for from any role player, is just the continuity one night to the next of what he's going to provide.
With Draymond leading the game early these past 2 games, how did you see the team adjust, just knowing all the unique things that were?
Well, we're never as good without Draymond. He's a phenomenal defensive player, the best one in the league in my book, one of the best I've ever seen, and the guy who has to do what modern day power forwards do, which is cover the entire floor and rebound and stay in front of guards, and nobody's better than that, than Draymond at that. So then it comes down to, all right, how do we fill that void? JB does a good job of those things, Loon does a good job, and we can play smaller, as I said. So we're just filling in. Same thing every team does. Guys go down, you just fill in, you do your best.
It's obviously a challenge against any team. Is it a particular challenge against the Bucks and Giannis?
Yeah, for sure. Draymond would have spent plenty of time on him, but we got guys who can step up to the challenge, and it'll be good for our young guys too to have to go against him and feel that type of presence and explosion, and be fun. They're having a phenomenal start to the season. Bud's doing an incredible job, and one of the best teams in the league.
How are they different this year? What imprint have you seen? I know you know him pretty well.
Yeah.
How has he changed them?
They're basically 5 out now instead of 4 out. They everybody's shooting threes. Brook Lopez, their center, he's shooting threes. He's got John Henson shooting threes. Guys who you maybe didn't expect to shoot as much are shooting more from out there. And then they've made some nice pickups. Ilyasova is a classic pick and pop player. Their rookie from Villanova is a good shooter, good player. And then the mentality that Mike has sort of instilled, similar to Houston. We're gonna shoot a ton of threes. We're gonna make you cover the whole floor and surround Giannis with shooters. It's tough to guard.
Do you marvel at all about how much the league has changed in like 5 years to sort of match the style that maybe you guys were the only ones doing back then?
I do marvel at how fast things change. What's ironic to me is that we get a lot of credit for the way the league has changed, and yet we've never been a 5-out team. In fact, we're often only a 3-out team. We're more traditional than most teams. We often play 2 bigs that are not 3-point shooters, and so we can do that because we've got great passing, one of the best passing teams that I've ever seen, and we've got three of the world's best shooters and scorers, and so we have to generate our offense differently than a lot of the teams running the so-called modern NBA offense. But it is ironic that we sometimes get credit for a style that we're not even playing.
Coach, you talk a lot about like quality over quantity of threes, but it seems like there's been an uptick in threes, especially from the quarter. Can you talk a little bit about how you're getting those looks and maybe with Steph in mind?
We're not doing anything differently from past years. We're just we're running the same offense, but I think we're getting a great contribution from Alfonso, who has added another 3-point threat to our roster and given us some options as a staff to play different lineups, different matchups. So the ball's moving. We've got great unselfishness. We've got Steph and KD, Clay playing at a really high level, drawing a lot of attention. And our guys are just doing a good job spacing the floor and taking shots when they're there.
It seemed like an opponent Draymond really would like to play. How is he taking the news? And do you see him helping the younger guys scout and tendencies to still getting up to this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's disappointed about missing this one. But again, we've got bigger goals ahead, and it's a big game for us. It'll be an exciting game, but the main thing is to be healthy over the course of the year, and we have to be smart. So Draymond will be, I'm sure, helping all the young guys out tomorrow. He'll be in JB's ear and DJ's, and he'll be very helpful. And hopefully this injury won't last too long, and he'll be back soon.
All things considered, what do you make of the election results yesterday?
Am I now like a pundit too?
Yeah.
I mean, I was before. I was just encouraging people to vote. So
Voter turnout. What do you think?
Voter turnout. Actually, I saw there were like 10 panelists on CNN last night. So maybe if I just snuck in there, nobody would even notice.
And with Beto, this is maybe the end of the Pop Kerr idea.
Yeah, it's now Beto Pop. Yeah. Beto Pop 2020.
You slid out of there nicely, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to be busy coaching, but you guys take care of this.
The Bucks have, in the past few years, kind of pushed you guys a little bit. What is it about them, and maybe their length? What is it about them that makes them difficult to play sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, they've given us trouble the last couple of years. Their length defensively has been an issue. When you penetrate against these guys, you're the first few trips down. You kind of have to remind yourself, oh yeah, like we can't pass over the top of these guys very easily. And it seems like every time we play them, we have a few turnovers early where we're trying to throw over the top, and one of those long arms goes up, and they're making a fast break the other way. So you have to be smart, you have to be sharp execution-wise, and you've got to take what's there, not try to bite off too much. You just If somebody's open, just throw it to them and let the next guy make a play, because you're not going to get a whole lot done in that forest in there with all those long arms.
In that vein, have you ever seen anyone remotely like Giannis?
No, but I saw some kid on Duke last night who was pretty impressive. My goodness, I probably can't say anything more or mention his name because I'll get yeah, lots of them. There were lots, but no, the one who's 285. I thought LeBron was. I thought that was a one guy, one shot deal, but apparently the next guy's coming. And before I get fined, I'm going to change the subject.
The question was about Giannis. It wasn't about
I dug my own grave on this.
Make sure we're clear on that.
Adam, please don't find me wherever you are. Please, I didn't mean anything by it.
I don't think you guys are going to be in position anyway.
You know,
Yes.
For KDOL Sports, I'm Brendan Anderson. Thanks for joining me today. We'll catch you on the rebound.